Zooming in on our second campaign that we did in 2020, as you can see, we now have a section called Business Highlights, where we have the most important metrics, traction points, as mentioned from the earlier campaign. I don't think that feature was actually implemented on Seeders at that point, but again, showing my point about having the most important traction points early on first as a start. It's so important to show that what kind of traction your business are having at the moment, and you want to have that point really early on, so you want that displayed in the video again. I don't want to repeat myself too much about this second campaign, because obviously we used a lot of the elements from the first one to make the second one successful again. One of the things that I want you to notice is, again, we're using the illustration here. I don't think this one was as good as the previous one, where she was sitting on the actual luggage, but that is just my personal opinion. It still includes the same metrics, some of the same pictures again. Nothing has changed that much. Obviously, this campaign reflected so much more traction that we had at this point compared with earlier, because now we had actually met our milestone of launching all the new cities. So we had a lot of more customers coming on the platform in that year. We came from 100,000 users to 250,000 users, and some, again, I want to display this one. I want to dwell at that. We are currently #1 luggage storage platform in the world with the largest number of reviews. Again, finding something which is unique. Reviews are not unique, but in this case, we're the most reviewed service in the world, despite the fact that we're not even in as many cities as many of our competitors. So the point to dwell at for this one is, obviously, we're the most reviewed service in the world at the moment, despite that we're not in as many cities as many of our competitors. So you can make the math yourself and figure out who has the best go-to-market strategy. So, I mean, find things like that is so unique for a good performing campaign. We have the map. It's obviously a good idea. I would urge you to do the same if you are expanding to new territories. Monetization strategy hasn't changed much. User prestige are changed a little bit, going a little bit more into some details. I'm not going to dwell too much about this one. Maybe you noticed that the disclaimer is not in the bottom here. I think it's actually in the key information here, so that's changed a little bit. Yeah, that was the second campaign.